What's your Tyler's back? My SmackDown review for November 28th, the final SmackDown before Survivor Series, and this will be my last SmackDown review of the year. Like I said, I'm gonna take a break from this for the rest of December, so I'll be back by January. So there's that. I know, but it's nothing for me to talk about in December, really. It was in the Bell Arena in Denver, Colorado, so there is that. I mean, you will see in December the retro reviews and the last three shows before the WCW draft lottery that's happened with the announcement of the Anarchy Asylum match with the two rings now. Because you saw what happened at Surgeons. Anyways, we actually start off with a wrestling match. By the way, it was a tape show, by the way, so there's that. The last time is now a tournament with Jey Uso defeating Rusev. So it's Jey Uso versus Ellen, the winner of LA Knight. And spoiler alert, it was The Miz who took Sheamus' spot. So there's that. This was a so match. I got a 2.5 out of 5. Anyways, I already talked about The Miz replacing Sheamus in the match. His name was in the. So there was that. Anyways, then Damian Priest was getting interviewed, and he says he is him, and for some reason, Aleister Black and Selena Vega will change him, and that is weird and all that. And then Damian Priest meet up with Ripley also, but also with Selena was there also and stuff like that. Anyways, then we get the Chelsea Green celebration. She's now a two-time United States champion for the women, that is. She's talking about, said it is her honor to serve as the greatest women's champion. Not only that, and then fucking Jade Cargill interrupts and destroys the celebration. Like, fuck off, okay? Anyways, then Alexa and Charlotte are backstage, and then Rhea Ripley and Io Sky comes in, and Charlotte tells them that she will rip Asuka apart, and then AJ Lee says she knows that they will win at War Games and stuff like that. So basically, there's that. Again, this is a fun fact, but still, I know I said this already, but Charlotte Flair has teamed up with two people who were first names were AJ. First was AJ Styles, and now the other is AJ Lee. So there. Then we get the other last time is now tournament match. LA Knight defeats The Miz. It was okay, but that's all I have to say. Really, it was just okay. A match. I would give it a 3 out of 5. Then we cut to Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the Kabuki Warriors. Talk about, it's only the women with a 100% success rate at War Games and stuff like that. Becky is about. It's not about Becky. It's about Asuka being Charlotte and all that. Then the Mafia video package or MFTs, whatever. Then LA Dragon get interviewed about his U.S. Championship Open Challenge. And then Tommaso Ciampa comes in and yada yada yada. Talk about, the calling him a jackass and all that. Just whatever. Then we get the Women's War Games Advantage match. Charlotte Flair defeats Asuka. I mean, what do you expect between these two? These two have always worked well together. This was the best match on SmackDown. And, I mean, I still think their WrestleMania 34 match is their best one. And I know, controversial opinion, but I was okay with Charlotte being the one to beat Asuka. Again, these two should have more one-on-one pay-per-view matches. The finish was Asuka was gonna miss Charlotte, but Charlotte missed, and then instead Asuka hits it on a random production person. And then that was not the finish. Charlotte was going for a figure four Oscar reversion to the Oscar, which I feel like Charlotte been in that move more times than other. The cross-face chicken wing version of it. The better one of the two. And then Charlotte got out of that. Hit the natural selection for the win. 4 out of 5. I mean, what do you expect? No bullshit. No nothing. Let these two go out and have a great match. And they always delivered. And there is that. Let's just hope Nia Jax doesn't Hulk Hogan those chair shots again like she did last year. God, that match was bad last year. And in the main event, which is the 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match, what doesn't make sense is this should have been safe for Survivor Series, but honestly, I don't care about this concept anymore. The MFT defeats Team Sami Zayn. It was a... the first one eliminated was JC Matero, aka Dollar Store Rhino. And then Shinsuke got eliminated by... what's after that, and then... Tala Tonga was the next one, or Tonga Loa was the next one eliminated. And then the rest of the team, like Alex Shelley was the next one to get eliminated, then... I believe Chris Sabin. Yeah, Chris Sabin was the next one eliminated. And then Ray Phoenix was the next one eliminated, which shouldn't Ray Phoenix be the first one eliminated from Team Sami and not Shinsuke, but whatever. And it came in a 3-on-1 type of thing. It's like Shawn Michaels versus the rest of Team Bishop from 2003. Or the rest of Team SmackDown 2005. So he eliminates Tama Tonga. And then Tama Tonga got eliminated by countout. Came between Solo and Sammy, and Solo was the sole survivor of this main event match. 2 out of 5 I'll give it. It was not... I didn't enjoy this that much. And then afterwards, the lights go out and the Y6 appear on the apron, and then Uncle Howdy gives Sol Sikoa the sister Abigail to end the show. Honestly, you should just have Charlotte and Asuka be the main event instead of this. It's just my opinion. Overall, it was a... I mean, I'm going to give it a B- because of Charlotte versus Asuka. That's the only reason why it's not getting a C+. So, yeah. So, Survivor Series review will be tomorrow. And Sunday I'll do WWF Raw on the original Xbox. I probably don't even understand why the next one will be. And then there'll be no Raw review by after Survivor Series because I want to give it a break. But I'll still do the Saturday's main event review because it's John Cena's final match. Do not happy Gunther, okay? And then on my retro reviews, you will see WWE Mayhem's 1999 and 2000, as well as Starrcade 2000, and there's will be one more afterwards. I'm not telling you yet what it is, but those will be on my secondary channel, by the way, so subscribe to the page on that one. And I'm done for tonight. So like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, your notification bell, and we're done for tonight. Bye-bye.